The warning from the CDC, the coronavirus is spreading so quickly around the globe, it may only be a matter of time before it begins rolling across the U.S. with the potential to become a pandemic.
When you have influx of individuals who are infected from multiple countries, then the danger of that outbreak in this country increases substantially.
So far, health experts say the risk in the U.S. is low, only 57 known cases. But the Centers for Disease Control is now advising employers and schools to think about planning for widespread disruptions, like limiting travel and large meetings, allowing workers to telework, and closing schools or allowing internet school work.
We want people to be ready in terms of if we do see community spread, what would that mean to you?
The concern, with a 2% mortality rate at the epicenter in China, the coronavirus is far deadlier than the seasonal flu. Despite the CDC's warnings, President Trump in India today downplayed the risk.
You may ask about the coronavirus, which is very well under control in our country.
The White House is asking Congress for $2.5 billion in emergency funding to deal with the crisis. But on Capitol Hill today, bipartisan criticism that the administration is not doing enough.
The approach right now seems to be take 2 aspirin and call us in the morning.
I'd like to see us investing more than we have been and probably more than we're even planning at this stage.
Meanwhile, the Trump team insists the economic fallout should be minimal.
We have contained this, I won't say airtight, but pretty close to airtight.
Despite that message, the stock market went into another nosedive today, 879 points. Down 1,900 points and 6% in just 2 days. A lot of focus on how quickly a vaccine could be developed. The NIH says human trials for a vaccine could start within 2 months, but a widely available vaccine, that will probably be another 12 to 18 months away.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.